How you going? Graham from On The Gold again. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for checking out this episode. Today I'm doing a review of Vo-gus Prospecting's pay dirt here on the mighty Murray River. So the mighty Murray, it's not that well known for gold history, but it does have some significant gold fields running into it. In the northeast of Victoria, we've got Yakandanda gold field, or Yak Creek runs into Kiwa River, and the Kiwa River runs into the Murray. And of course Beechworth's gold field with Reedy Creek, that runs into the Ovens, and the Ovens runs into the Murray. So there would be some gold here, but it's on the list. Not allowed to pan here, but just have a look at this gravel bar. Oh, I'd love to get into that. Juicy looking stuff. Anyway, I brought out pay dirt. I have found an Australian umbrella. I forget it's real hot. I might be able to use that. Now the sign says it's a fish trap. No, they've got it wrong. It's a giant classifier. Maybe even a trommel. When will they learn? Okay, this episode I've bought Vogus Prospecting's slobber bags. I bought 2 of those, dropped into the shop Old Mouldy in Beechworth and got them. So let's pan them out and see how we go. It's quite fine looking material, so it doesn't look like I'm going to need to run that through a classifier at all. Just going to put the whole lot in. Both bags, I think. I thought if I buy 2 that'll give us a good average, because there's actually no guarantee on these bags. What other bags you buy, they'll have a like a one gram guarantee, something like that, or whatever it is. These ones aren't guaranteed, so interesting to see how much is in them. On his website, I think he's said there's a huge range of people have found anything from 0.1 through to a gram, something like that. So with any luck I could get a gram. So let's have a look at this stuff. Now he was telling me this particular run was super fine stuff, something like 50 mesh gold, he said. So yeah, this could be quite challenging. See how we go. It's that fine, I'm probably already washing it out. It's a lot of mica. So when there's no guarantee, kind of a little bit more like the real panning, I think. When you go panning, you don't have any guarantees of picking up a gram or a quarter or half. So it sort of kind of makes it a little bit more exciting, I think. I mean, fair enough, if you're spending $100, you might want to get a guarantee, but I think these bags are only about $29, so if you want a real panning experience, let's see if I can find anything in that. Oh yeah, man, that is super fine stuff. I'll zoom in for you. That's a good little picker there, or it's not. I don't know if we classify it as a picker, or maybe it is if I can pick it up. It is a picker, and yeah, that's the fine 50 mesh gold he was talking about. Oh, Well, we're off to a good start. A little bit of Murray River gold history. There was something called the sand slug down near the Barmer forest. All the sediment washing out of the Bendigo, I think it must have been gold fields, choked up the river. So yeah, you can imagine there'd be a fair bit of fine gold, much like this stuff I suppose, in the Barmer forest area, but it'd be way down deep. I'm ripping through it pretty quick. As I say, I'm going to run through it all back at home, but I'll just get the majority now. It's nice out here. Beautiful day. I'm going to have to suck all that up and stick it in my jar and redo it when I get home. Okie dokie, let's head home and we'll see how we did with those bags. Do an ROI. Here's something very cool I spotted on the way back. This here is what's known as a scar tree, and it was the First Nations people have cut the bark off that to make a canoe. I reckon that's really cool. I love seeing this sort of stuff. Reminds me of an episode. I used to love watching the Bush Tucker Man, and one of his episodes he made one of those. Really worth having a look at. It's if you search Bush Tucker Man wet season, and from about the 24-minute mark on, you can see him make one of these indigenous canoes. There we go, that's all cleaned up. Well, not totally cleaned up, there's a bit of black sand in there, but when you're dealing with this fine gold here, I've never seen anything like that before. That is absolute powder. It was quite challenging to clean up. I'd like to see at least 0.2, I reckon. Oh, we were close. 0.168. 0.17. So yeah, 47%, that's probably a little low, but as I said earlier in the video, there's no guarantee on these bags, so probably a bit of a lottery. If you're worried about your ROI, you should probably buy a guarantee bag. If you're looking for a cheap gold panning experience, they might be the way to go. It's more like a real experience at the creek, because you don't know what you're going to get. And I don't know, is that probably the cheapest pay dirt you can get? 29 bucks. Check it out. I dipped into my channel revenue and bought myself a super sluice. Never had one before, so keen to give that a crack. I should thank the original crew kid for his supers. In the last video he sent me another super, and everyone else for watching. It all adds to the revenue so I can buy things like this. Thanks very much. Well, don't forget, subscriptions are free all week. We'll catch you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.